Hi, people. This is Carlos Alonso Ojea. I am the director of Killer Book Club, and you are watching Craven, something scary, algo terrorífico.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, visitors, subscribers, patrons, and of course, my amazing Cravenites. Welcome to Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. It's all we do here. One stop shop for the big H, known as horror. So I'm glad you guys are here. And we've had fun these last few weeks watching Scream, the entire franchise of Scream, and we've had a blast doing so. And we have had so much fun. We were like, we don't want to just end it. We gotta, what else can we do? And while all good things do come to an end at some point, we decided we had to extend this out at least one more week. And that's what we've done tonight. And the good news is, even if we do take a little break for a little while, I promise you that that Night Watch Zone, Coriander Knight, and Nate Ragon, I know we'll be back. This is this is a we've established a good foundation together. We have a great time together, and so don't worry. This is not the end. This may be just a little break after tonight, but you know what? Who knows? One of us may get the idea on the weekend, and we're like, let's go. So stay tuned. Make sure your bell icon's pushed, notifications all, and you'll be in good shape. Of course, I always post on the community tab as well as social media. So as long as you're following me there, you're in good shape. You should be good. Well, speaking of my guests, let's bring them on. You guys know the crew, the Wednesday night crew of the last, I guess, 7 weeks now. Please welcome Night and Coriander from the Night Watch Zone. Hey, guys.
Hey. Woo! How's it going? Woo!
Good. Good to see you guys. So glad y'all could make it tonight.
Yeah, we're excited, man. Always good to hang out.
It is always so much fun. And we have one more guest, of course, to finish the panel out tonight. As you guys know, it's been a real pleasure to have Nate with us on all of these Scream movies, and it's going to be a pleasure to have him again tonight. Guys, please welcome Nate Ragon. Hey, Nate,
Hey,
how are you?
back. I'm doing good. Back at it. It feels weird to not be watching a Scream movie
It
on Wednesday
does.
night.
It's so true. So true. We
Yeah,
started
it
the
is true.
tradition. um, but this was actually, Nate, your suggestion. This movie was one that you had mentioned as one you'd like to see again. Anything you want to share about it? Kind of what prompted that desire, or just in general?
Yeah, I just kind of like I know we were talking after one of the streams, and
Mhm.
it got brought up at some point, and I was like, yeah, I haven't seen that in a couple years. It's been quite a while, and
Mhm.
I feel like it's one of Wes's movies that doesn't get discussed a lot. It
Hmm.
almost feels forgotten. Um,
Mhm.
I know you, Craven, you do mention this a lot, but I don't think enough people mention the
Right.
fact that it's the last movie that he directed that he also wrote.
That's right.
Um, Everyone always goes to Scream 4 as like
Mhm.
that's Wes's, which it is. It's his last movie, but
Right.
My Soul to Take is the last written and directed by Wes Craven movie that we ever got.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm excited to
Yeah,
check it out again.
for sure. No, absolutely. And Night, I know that Coriander's not seen the movie, so this is a first time watch tonight
Yeah,
for Coriander, which is great.
yeah,
And let me
yeah. It'll
know
be
in
our
the
first time.
What's that? Go ahead. What's that? Night? Say
Yeah.
it again.
No, I was saying, yeah, it'll be her first time watching it too.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, that's so great.
Yeah.
I love that, and that's kind of it's really brings us a lot of joy, doesn't it? When we can
Yeah.
have folks watch movies for the first time with us and
Right.
get that exposure. And if you're in the live chat and this is your first time tonight to watch it, let us know. Let us know. We'd like to know that. And not you've seen the movie, of course. Any thoughts you want to share? Obviously, no spoilers, but do you any thoughts you'd like to share about it before we watch it?
I mean, I've always enjoyed Wes's movies. I can't think of a movie that I've ever seen of his that I didn't enjoy. Obviously some are higher than others, but they're all great movies in their own right. But I will say this is one of the movies, like when you were doing Wes Craven, month, and we were watching a lot of his films. Like Vampire in Brooklyn was one that I only saw like just a couple of times. And this one is in the same boat. So this is one that I'm happy to kind of, it's almost like a reestablishment. You know what I mean? So
yeah, definitely. Wonderful, man. That's great. And for me, it's been the last time I watched it was on the Craven month. Every August is Craven month, West Craven month here on the channel. And it was August of 2022. So it'll be almost 2 years. In August, it'll be 2 years. So I'm excited to see it again as well. And real quick, guys, before we get into it, let's say hello to the chat. We got some folks joining us tonight. We've got Quentin. What's up, Quentin?
Hey.
And it's good to see you, buddy. And thank you for renewing your membership as a Cravenite. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much. Helping to keep the lights on here at the channel. And we've got RJ. We've got Paula. We've got our good friend, the Polar, in the house. Kevin Hawthorne is here. Sweet. And Quentin is also celebrating 10 months as a Cravenite. Look at that. That's awesome.
Awesome.
Very cool.
Thank you, Quentin. That is incredible. Pretty soon you're going to have a gold skull, my friend. You are so close. Scott Royston is in the house saying hello there, Cravenites. All right, Scott. Thanks for joining us. Let's see. Anybody else? Katie. What's up, Katie?
Hey, Katie.
Katie's popping the popcorn, says it's a great movie. Yeah, definitely. Paula says I saw it in theaters when it first came out. Nice.
Ooh.
Chris Rutledge is here. Hey, Chris.
Hey.
And I think I've caught up with everybody that's left a note in the chat. So here's what we're going to do, guys. We are back to the normal rules of no spoilers. Okay. I know for the Scream movies, I made an exception. This is different. So we're back to no spoilers in the chat. Any spoilers that do appear will be immediately deleted by myself or one of the moderators that are here. And so, guys, keep an eye out for that. I appreciate it. Especially for folks that come in maybe a little bit later and maybe they're not aware. But yes, no spoilers. Thank you, Polar. She'll be helping to keep an eye out. And Chris says, yeah, platinum badge. I passed 24 months. Chris, that is amazing. Thank you so much. In fact, earlier today, literally, no joke, I was going through to update some slides, my member slides, and I decided to upload a graph showing everyone who is about to be at like 20 months or higher. So I just happened to have it uploaded here. So real quick, guys, we won't spend a lot of time on this now because we want to get the movie started, but I will show you this graph. Total time as a member you see on the far right, and on the far left is the name and, of course, the levels. So we've got we've got Val, Bobby, Jaguar, Bob, which is Hunting for Entertainment, Jen, Chris Rutledge, who we just talked about in the chat, he was here with us, Jackie, Elaine, and Carrie Crave Cinema, all are Platinum Skull Cravenites, 2 years or more. And then look who's right up on it. We've got Bearded and Nate and Kirsten and Denisha and Ghostface Fanatic and Dino knocking on the door of 24. They're going to be there in just literally in a few days or next month at the latest. And then finally, we've still got Polar. Look at Polar. Polar, you're 2 months from hitting the Platinum Skull. Anthony at Child of the Corn, 22 as well. Jennifer, 21. Two Boys at 20. The Butcher at 20. Colby at 19. And Sarah Campbell rounding it out at 19. Thank you so much, guys. I stopped it there at 19 or higher. But there's a quick look. I didn't do a real pretty slide video yet, but I will. I literally just pulled this raw data not that long ago. So appreciate you guys. I'll be putting all of you into a slide very soon and making it all purty. But until then, I just wanted to show you the raw data. So Knight and I sometimes talk about peeling back the curtain. So Knight, that's what this is right here. This is you're seeing the raw analytics before it gets all pretty and fancy.
Yep. That's exactly what it looks like.
Yep. That's it. So thank you all. If you're on that list, and even if you've been a member for a friggin' day, thank you. You all matter, and I appreciate you. All right, so here's what we're gonna do, guys. There's no watch party on Amazon, unfortunately, but you can rent this pretty much anywhere. So I'm watching it on Prime. Some of us are on Vudu. It just doesn't matter. Anywhere that you want to rent it is fine because there's no watch party. So we're going to do a countdown. And of course, you know who's going to do it. We got to have the honor of countdowns here. You're like, Stephen, well, it's your channel. Why don't you do the countdown? Well, see, because I have the wonderful privilege of being able to delegate it to someone who's got a voice of gold.
Wow.
and when you have the voice of gold on your panel, you take advantage of it, right, Nate? You don't.
That's right.
You jump on that opportunity.
Voice.
The golden voice. I will lay the mic down and give it to Knight because Knight's is one of a kind. There's no other way to put it. One of a kind, my friend. So having said that, is everyone on the panel ready? Are you guys all queued up and ready?
Woo-hoo.
Okay.
Yes,
all
indeed.
Right. Very good. Okay, guys. So here's what we're going to do. Let me pull up, make sure I'm ready. I am. I'm going to move Knight over there. There we go. I can see y'all, both of y'all. All right. So Knight, if you could count us in from, and by the way, hello, Fear the Phantom. I see you there in the chat. Knight is a countdown legend. Yes, he is.
Who would ever have thought?
Right. Did you ever think growing up that when you're an adult, I'm going to be known as a countdown legend?
No, I never thought that.
But that's not the only thing you're a legend at. But you're definitely a countdown legend, my friend.
Thank you.
Okay. Absolutely. All right, man. I'm not going to beat you up tonight. Let's just go from 5.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, we'll go from 5, and then now you'll explain how we do it.
Yeah. Yep. And you're at 17 seconds, correct, Stephen?
Oh yes, thank you for saying that. If you rented this on Prime, they put all that anti-piracy, which I respect it, but they put that anti-piracy stuff up there, and they have the rated R and all that. I'm paused at 17 seconds. So if you're on Amazon Prime, just go to 17 seconds. It should be a black screen. There's nothing there. It's just before the logo starts. And that's where I'm at right now. 17 seconds on Prime.
Okay.
Yep. And also, Knight, before you do the countdown, subtitles, guys, don't forget.
That's right.
Turn them on. Turn it on, please. Because we may make a comment or,
Or 10.
or 10 or 20. And we want to make sure you can see the dialogue there on that screen in case we start to talk. And last thing I'll say is just no spoilers again.
Yes.
Please, no spoilers. And hey, real quick, Happy Sanjo has renewed their membership. Welcome back in the fold, Happy Sanjo. Great to have you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Glad to have you. Thanks for your support. And you got here just in time because we're about to start the movie right now. So, Knight, I'll give it over to you, sir. And you can
Okay.
let the folks know what we're doing, how we're doing it.
All right. So I'll be counting down from 5. And once I get down to 1, I'll say play. And when I say play, that's when we're all going to hit play. And hopefully we will be pretty well synced up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right.
So here we go, guys. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
All right. Universal's starting to spin.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Who said this?
Does that look good to you, Nate? Universal on the screen? Okay. All righty. Here we go. Relativity Media. We all see that?
Yep.
Okay. All right. You know, I don't remember how well this movie was marketed. Do you guys remember if it? I don't really remember.
I don't think it was really well
My
marketed.
brain tells me not very well.
That's
Right.
me. That's me
From
too.
memory.
Yeah.
It was almost one of those things where I felt like I only know about this because I love and follow Wes Craven.
Right.
I don't know about anybody else, but like when I was in
Right.
the theater, I'm pretty sure it was opening day. I think there was like 2 other people there.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Come on. And just to remind everybody, as we're getting into the very beginning, we mentioned it earlier, but this is Wes Craven's last movie that he wrote and directed. He did both. This is the last one. Last movie he wrote. Yeah. Hey, Austin. Ooh. Ooh. Also, guys, this is also something that Nate pointed out to me is Wes Craven's only movie that was released in 3D. It's interesting, Nate. I didn't realize that was the only one.
I didn't know that
Cool.
either.
Yeah, that's awesome. Oops. Hey, Eliasano. Good to see you.
This movie really starts off like in the middle of it.
It
Like
does.
it just gets going immediately. There's no build up. It's just the movie starts and 1 minute in you're like, holy crap.
Yes,
Craziness is going down.
it sure is. Oh.
Uh-huh.
Man, that would be horrible to hear voices like that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Kenny, welcome. We're just getting started.
Dang.
Oh, no.
Wow. Wow.
Mm-mm-mm.
This movie has so many just elements of like it's like Wes Craven's greatest hits.
Oh.
How I always
Oh,
felt about it.
yeah.
It's like it's got elements of Scream, it's got elements of Nightmare on Elm Street, it's got elements of Shocker.
Yeah.
Right. Oh,
Whoa.
man.
Dang.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Make sure she doesn't have a knife.
Well, I know. Let's not forget Halloween 4.
You're right. We need Loomis on the job because he doesn't care. He's ready to go the
Frank
distance.
Grillo before he was Frank Grillo, like before he's like
Yeah.
recognized for being in all this, other stuff.
Yeah. Bro.
Mm. Mm.
Hi, Jason. Well, glad you're here, man.
Hey.
Don't trust him.
Right?
Oh,
Oh.
no. Dude.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Dude.
Dang. Tell him, Frank.
Wow.
Wow.
Bro, Wes wrote this opening like
Yeah.
wow.
He wasn't playing around.
No, he was not. Man. Oh wow. Scott Royston just gifted 5 memberships to the channel. Thank you, Scott.
All right.
Man, thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that, Scott. And welcome to all the new Cravenites. It's fantastic. Thanks for your support, Scott.
That's a young Denai as well from The Walking Dead, Michonne.
Ah.
But she doesn't have a sword here.
Oh!
Wow.
Bro,
Oh man.
dude, this.
Oh
Oh
no.
no,
Oh, we're pulling a Friday the 13th part 6. Jason lives. Wow. Bro,
dude.
I wonder. Wow, that looked great.
That's the same, man. They gave Wes a budget, man. That's not cheap to do. That's kind of stunts.
Right. Oh man. Oh,
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 oh. Hey, can I
oh,
say
man,
something? Because I forgot about so much of this. This is like one of his most intense openings I've ever seen.
dude. I agree 100%.
I
Look
mean,
at
don't
that
get me.
intro.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. We love, the openings to the Scream films, but holy crap,
Yeah,
this is crazy.
it is. It's just in your face. There's no build up. It's just there, and it's intense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm.
And this is 5 years later, it said.
16 years later.
Oh, 16.
Yeah, 16
Uh,
years later.
I don't know why 5 came into my head.
Polar, you're missing out big time. Oh my gosh. Say hi to the goats for me. Oh,
Oh,
you haven't seen it. Oh no, Polar.
oh,
Aw. So sorry you can't watch it right now.
right.
All right. Scott's first time to watch this well. Good.
That's cool.
Awesome, Scott. You're gonna like it. I think you're gonna like it, buddy. Pretty intense stuff. Mm. Hmm.
Hmm.
No, Scott, you're very welcome, man. It's truly my pleasure, honestly, to introduce these great movies. Wes Craven was such a gem.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that. Mm-mm. Note to self.
That's right.
Don't ever do it. Hey, Melissa, welcome to the stream.
Hey, Melissa.
Oh, man, dude.
Wow.
Wow. Oh,
Hmm.
police brutality. They didn't even get out of the car.
I know. Wow, look at these. Wow.
Oh, jeez. Never found his body. That's never good.
Right.
And by the way, guys, as you're watching the movie, don't forget, please subscribe to my guest, Nate Ragon at Ragon Productions. And of course, the amazing Night Watch Zone.
Woohoo.
Yes.
This is a good scene with them setting it up like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Goonies on like triple steroids.
Yeah.
That was a creepy costume, man.
It was.
Yeah.
Nate, you should try to use your Wes Craven connections to see if you can find out what happened to it, man. Maybe.
I've never seen anything from this movie surface. I'd love to know what happened to
Yeah,
any of this stuff.
me too.
Especially the knife. I'm pretty sure the knife was made for the movie. So that'd
Mhm.
be interesting to find.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I know Wes wanted it designed to kind of look like a bird talon.
Yep.
I gotta listen to Wes's commentary on this again.
That would be good.
I remember it being really good.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Me too. I want to do that too. Oh no. Bro, at this point you don't analyze, you go. Oh,
Wow. Wow. He can't outrun him? Wow.
oh,
Wow.
whoa.
Whoa. Dang.
Wow.
Wow.
Man, dude.
There was no playing around. Wow. I just realized this is Max Terrio. He was in Bates
Mhm.
Motel.
Bates Motel. I was gonna say that. I
He
was
was
like,
so good in that.
he was. Yes.
That was such a
Hey,
great
Keon.
show.
It was a great show, man.
Hmm.
We're just getting started, Keon. So if you want to watch the movie, we got a long way to go.
Hmm.
Yeah, see there you go, Nate. See, he's already talking about the bird, the condor. Yeah,
Yep. There's so much bird stuff in this movie.
yep.
Wes always liked these types of scenes where the character was putting something together or setting a trap or something.
Mm-hmm. Quentin, that'd be fun, but that would be a lot of shows, man. That'd be a lot of.
Hmm.
But you know what? Wouldn't be a lot. Psycho 2, baby.
Hmm.
Love it.
What?
Man,
Jeez. Wow.
terrible.
What? Oh boy.
Wow. Oh yeah. Yeah, he's just so young. Max is so young here.
Mhm.
Mhm.
It's a beautiful area.
Hmm. I wonder where this was filmed at, actually. It makes me wonder.
Mhm.
Connecticut.
Oh, it's Connecticut.
Mhm.
Oh,
Right.
okay. All right. Oh, Nelly.
Same general area that Wes shot his first movie, Last House on the Left.
Oh, yeah. Is that right? Ah,
Old school.
old school, man. Hey, Val.
Hey.
Val, the general is here. Gosh. Ah,
Jeez.
dude, he should be arrested for that, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jeez.
man. That poor kid's already getting hit at home.
Right.
Yeah, I can't stand bullies either, Scott.
Right.
Hey, Melissa, congrats on 14 months. That's amazing. Thank you so much for your support. It says number one best family horror channel. Aw. Well, thank you, Melissa, and thanks for being a great part of this channel and our community. Appreciate you. Hmm.
Tell me.
That poor kid. I feel bad for this guy.
I know.
Whoa. Ah.
This was good.
Yeah, I like Bug too. It's a great casting choice.
Yeah. Wow.
Man. Wow.
That was really good.
Yeah. That's creepy.
Hmm.
Oh. Oh.
Wow. Jerk.
Oh. Oh man.
Oof. Oof.
Oh no.
Whoa. This teacher, he's great. That was a great scene.
That was awesome. Oh, Quentin, thank you so much, man. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Glad you're having a good time with the movie tonight.
Hmm.
Hey, Sarah, welcome.
Hey.
Awesome, Paula. So glad. It's really good. Sure.
Wow.
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 2000? Dang.
Wow.
Hmm. I mean, on the bright side, she said a lot of girls find him attractive, so that's something positive.
Mm-hmm.
These two are good.
Wow, they are. They really are. Oh, that's wild.
Wow, that's crazy. I wonder how much I had to practice that.
I know. I was thinking that. Yeah, they had to work on that because they were in perfect sync.
Yeah, they were. Wow.
Oh,
Now, I'll be right back.
Come on, man. You broke the rules. Oh,
Oh,
shoot.
what?
Oh, man.
Oh no. Oh,
Bro, this guy, bless his heart, he just can't.
dude, just.
Oh, oh.
Oh no! Come on.
This is great, man. I tell you, this is such a good movie. I'm really enjoying this, man.
Mm-hmm.
Never slows down either.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like it starts so like fast paced and it just goes and goes and goes and goes.
Yeah.
Oh, she survived.
Oh, man.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah, Jason, you should definitely watch the movie later tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really good.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Oh, no. Mm. Mm.
There's a lot of characters in this movie too.
Yeah.
Just a lot of characters. There's a lot going on. It definitely warrants multiple viewings to kind of follow everything. And I'm sure that didn't help it. When it first came out, I think a lot of people went to see it and was like, the heck did I just watch? Like, I didn't even understand but I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing in hindsight. I think it was maybe partially intentional for Wes to kind of make this movie that had so much going on that you would want to revisit it.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh man.
Ooh. Dang.
Yeah, I know Wes was like heartbroken, like how poorly received it was when it first came out.
Yeah.
I remember Anthony had interviewed him shortly after for obviously it was years before Scream 4, a few years before that was even announced. So he wasn't even doing the Scream documentary, but Anthony was doing like some roundtable thing, and it was for online. It wasn't for like a show or anything. but it was like Wes Craven and Oren Peli, who directed Paranormal Activity, and a couple other horror directors. It was like a roundtable discussion, and this had just came out when they shot it. It was like 3 weeks after it opened, and somebody had asked them a question about, oh yeah, like your new movie came out and whatever, and Anthony was like, I'll never forget. He's like, Wes looked directly at the person. He was like, well, he's like, nobody went to see it, nobody liked it, and he's like, it tears me apart. And he's like, I don't know if I'll ever even work again after this.
Oh, man. That's really a shame.
Yeah.
And I remember Anthony saying like he wasn't like angry, like he wasn't projecting like anger, like nobody saw my movie. And he said he really felt like he was like, yeah, I mean, I poured my heart and soul into it, and you know, nobody saw it, and the people that didn't seem to respond to it. And he's like, I honestly don't even know if I'll ever work again because of how poorly it was received. So he said it really showed like a vulnerability in Wes, that even though he had done all these movies and the master of horror, and he created Freddy and all this other stuff, that he still was human and had a vulnerable side to him, where this movie that he put so much into wasn't that well received, and he kind of felt like maybe I'll never work again then, maybe I'm done, maybe I've had my
Yeah. Wow. Well, good thing is he was working on a bunch of stuff
Yep.
when he passed
Yeah.
away. He was working on at least 3 projects that I'm aware of,
Mm-hmm.
including he was going to redo People Under the Stairs.
People on the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He was going to rewrite. He was going to write it, direct it himself. Which if anyone was going to do it, obviously Wes is who I would want to do it, right? And then a couple of TV shows for the Sci-Fi Network he was developing as well. It just didn't get to happen.
Yeah, and kind of, he's really like the opposite of like John Carpenter. Like John Carpenter's always, John Carpenter, like, he's great, he's a legend, but he's always grumpy anytime he talks about anything. And he kind of,
Right.
you bring up a movie that he made that wasn't so great or failed, and he still just kind of talks about it like, oh yeah, it was this and it was that, and it was amazing what I did. Like, he never really touches like if it was a failure or not, and it just kind of, I feel like, shows like Wes's human side, that he never shied away from that. And he was he was never afraid to show that he was vulnerable, to tell a crowd of people and fans like, yeah, I did the best I could with it, and it wasn't well received, and it's sad, and I feel bad, and I don't know if I'll work again. It's takes a lot for someone, and it wasn't that's not a first time director saying that. So it takes a lot for someone on his level to say something like that. So
Right.
I think that really shows, kind of a person that he was.
Yep. Very true, man.
Oh man. Wow.
Oh.
Oh man.
Wow.
Here comes the elements from Scream. You know, I can't say it enough. I really feel like this is like Wes's like greatest hits album. Like he just
Yeah.
stuck elements from all of his best movies in it.
Could almost be Roger L. Jackson there a little bit talking, you know. Oh.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh man.
Oh man.
I gotta admit, that was a good way they wrote this character's end.
Dang, man.
Because he had some remorse and had a nice little moment before this, and that made the death a little sad.
Yeah.
But that's a credit to the writing of the character. As long as he doesn't say hello, Brittany.
Oh man.
Hmm. Oh. Hmm. Wow.
That shot right there could have been in any Scream movie.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
hanging from the tree, blood, phone ringing in the background. So great.
Yeah, man.
Wow, she did a good job of keeping her eyes open.
Mhm.
I said, who you asking? I just in general. Mhm.
Huh.
Hmm.
That's one way to put it, huh?
Mhm. Hmm. Dang.
Man.
Mm.
Man. Jeez. Oh,
What?
oh, wow. It felt good. Joe.
It's a callback. Wow. Wow. What? Wow.
Was some rough parents in this movie. Wes did that a lot though, man. Like he
Mm-hmm.
really highlighted sometimes, you know, just bad parents,
Yeah.
you know?
Wow. Oof. Oof. It's like Deadly Friend.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. That's pretty cool.
I love that knife. Oh,
Yeah, it is pretty cool. It's like, oh, here we go. Another thing that's really good too in the music. Music is really good.
mm-hmm.
Mm. Oh. Mm. Oh. Oh. Mm. Hmm.
I'm on mute. Thanks, Julie, for reminding everyone. Couple more likes. Let's get to 30, guys.
Wow. Man, that's a knife, man. Oh, oh.
Hey, Nick, what's going on, man? Great to see you here. I'm glad you stopped by, buddy. Very cool. We're wrapping up the movie here for the final act.
Oh, that sucks. Mm. 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 Wow.
Oof.
Dang, man.
Wow. This is, I mean, there's so many layers to this movie,
Mhm.
dude.
It really is, man.
Wow. Yeah, buddy.
There we go.
Wow.
Hmm.
That's it. It's his last film, guys, that he wrote. Wow.
Mhm.
All right. I'll turn mine off now. I don't think I'll make sure there's no other scenes. There's some still shots, but there's not. They're not moved.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? They're like still shots.
Hmm.
But you guys can watch those if y'all want to at another time. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the movie. All right. All right. I don't know if Coriander's still with us or not. I know it's getting late.
Yeah, she just tuned in. Marco Beltrami.
Yeah, man. There you go. Yeah, Night you mentioned earlier about the music,
Hmm.
and heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right. Well, Nate, I'll start with you, man, and then we'll go to Night. Lots to say about this movie, huh? What are your thoughts, man?
It's I know I've said it like 3 times tonight, but I really feel like it's like Wes's greatest hits, man. I just feel like he just took elements from all of his best movies and threw them all into this, and obviously added his love of birds to it, which makes it even more awesome
That's
and more of
right.
a personal film for him.
Yes.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's great.
That's a really good point that, I didn't think of when we were watching it, but it's very true because that was it was one of his like favorite hobbies was watching birds. There's a name for it, but I don't know what it is top of my head. But I mean, he was serious about it, like hardcore. And
Yeah.
he even served on the board of like some
The Audubon
some
Society,
magazine. Yeah, that's the one. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it was a big deal. So many birds, the condor, the raven. I mean, that was really cool. Yeah. Knight, how about you, man? How'd you feel watching it again?
Man, I'm very similar to like when we had Wes Craven month, and we were catching up on some movies of his that I hadn't seen in several years.
Yeah.
I'm glad we revisited this because there was a lot of it that I had forgotten about, or you know how it is. Doing what we do, we watch movies differently,
We do.
you know. And anyways, I'm glad we did this, and
Yeah.
I enjoyed this. I really
did
did.
too.
I think there was a lot to it, and Nate said it perfectly. It was kind of like this hodgepodge of some moments and ideas and themes that he's had throughout his career.
Yeah.
And
It's true.
yeah, I thought this was really, really entertaining, and it's the type of movie you do have to, you know, check out a few times to absorb it all because there was a lot going on.
Yeah, there's so much. It's so like we said earlier, so many characters, so much dialogue, so many things going on, and it's so like nonstop. Like from the moment it starts, it's like it's going, and it just doesn't stop till it's over.
Yeah,
it's true. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what a way to, obviously he wasn't intending this to be his last movie that he wrote, but since it turned out that way, what a great movie to leave us with as his last story, because it does really benefit from multiple watches. Yeah, for sure. Wonderful. All right, guys. Well, we have real quick, Jen Werner popped in and is celebrating 2 years as a channel member. Thank you, Jen. That is incredible.
Right.
You just got a platinum skull. Woo-hoo.
very cool.
Yeah. So I really wanted to be a part of this, but I was stuck in Hades taking a defensive driving course. So for the last 11 hours. Oh, that sounds horrible. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, at least you got it done, right? You got it done. And watch the replay. Watch the replay. I highly encourage to watch the replay. But thank you, Jen, for coming here at the end and saying hello and smashing that thumbs up button as we're trying to get to 30. And much appreciated. And thanks for being so faithful and supporting the channel. It's awesome. And I want to thank everyone that renewed your memberships tonight. and became a member, and also for donations tonight for new members as well. Thank you, Scott, for that. Appreciate everyone's contributions. Any final words you guys want to say before we wrap it up?
Hmm.
Rest in peace, Wes.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
absolutely.
Peace, Wes. Hashtag for Wes.
For
We miss
West.
him, and I can only imagine if he had been able to do a remake of his own movie, what that would have been.
Hmm.
Uh, in the mid 2000s, 2000 teens.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, man. Just anyway, I can't think about it too long. I get sad because I think there's so much. There was still so much creativity at 76 years old
Yep.
that was churning in his mind. He was working on 2 television shows for the Sci-Fi Network and his own movie remake at the same time at
Mhm.
76, guys. Just he was just a natural storyteller, and all the way up to the very end. And I knew I didn't know. I take that back. I was wondering what, when the Scream TV series in season 1, when she did have creative input into into the first season. The writers actually said in an interview that Wes did give input. He did see the scripts and things and gave suggestions. And he was contracted to direct. I thought it was the pilot. I think it was the pilot. He was supposed to direct, Nate. He was supposed to direct the
Yep.
pilot episode of season 1. And that was announced like in March or something. And the show debuted in like July or August, something like that. And then I remember like somewhere in the middle of the summer before things were getting ready to go, they announced that Wes unfortunately had to back out of directing due to other commitments. That was the reason given. Of course, none of us knew he was literally months, just a couple of months from passing away.
Yep.
But that's the reason why now we know he pulled out of directing that pilot because he couldn't. And anyway, I'm not going to talk about it because I'm already it starts to get me really sad. But anyway, we're going to celebrate though what we do have from Wes, not lament what we don't have. Let's celebrate what we do have.
Mhm.
And enjoy that. And that's forever. Yeah, that's forever.
Yep.
So,
That's right.
all right, guys. Well, listen, we're going to end it here. I know it's a work school night for a lot of folks. So we don't want to keep you extra late on these weeknights. But thank you all for watching My Soul to Take. It is a wonderful movie. And I highly recommend if you came in late to the stream, please go back and watch the replay and watch the movie, cue it up, and
Hmm.
it's really worth it. I promise you. It's a great film. And
Mhm.
yeah, and this was all multiple watches for us, and we still got more out of it
Yeah.
this time. All of us did. So it just goes to show when you write well, you can get it's the gift that keeps on giving, right?
That's right. Yeah, it's true. It's very true.
And I'm not talking about the Jelly of the Month Club for Griswold. This is much better. All right. I want to thank my guest, Nate Ragon. Please subscribe to Nate's YouTube channel. Links in the chat and in the description. Follow him on Instagram. Again, links in the chat and the description. And of course, the Night Watch Zone. My good friend Night. You guys know Night. Please subscribe to the Night Watch Zone as well. And if you haven't done so yet, and I want to thank everyone else for being here and being a part of this night. It was a lot of fun. And
Yeah.
don't be surprised, guys, if soon we'll make another announcement that we're all getting together again. I think it'll happen sooner rather than later. I really do. So I mean, there's a lot of Wes Craven movies we could we could pull out.
That's right.
I'm telling you, man. So, so you guys, I'll meet y'all backstage in a second.
Okay.
Julie says, "Thanks for returning, Nate." Absolutely, yeah,
Absolutely. I
Mhm.
love
pleasure.
being on this channel.
Oh, Nate, now that means a lot, man, and I really appreciate it. So yeah, we'll definitely be doing something soon. I just feel it in my bones. So, all right, guys, have a wonderful night, wonderful rest of the week. Don't forget Friday matinee here at 11 a.m. Friday morning. We are watching Nefarious. I've never seen the movie, first time watch. So join us this Friday, 11 a.m. Central, 12 p.m. Eastern, and we're gonna do our Friday matinee as part of Friday Family Day. So that's going to be an awesome day. Finishing up at Knight's channel and having a good time talking about what. Well, do we decide what we're talking about, Nate? I mean, Knight. Excuse me.
Well, we won't be doing this Friday night. We'll
It's
be doing
not this Friday. That's why my brain's not working there. Okay, so just Friday matinee. Just Friday matinee. Okay, got it. All right, guys. Well, I'll see y'all in a second. Everyone else, again, thank you all for being here, all your contributions and your anniversaries and support. Much love to you all. Have a great rest of the week. Good night, guys.
See you guys
Bye.
later.
Hey, you have been watching Craven Something Scary. This is Lee Waddell, the original Ghostface, thanking you for stopping by and checking it out.